Good afternoon, traders. It's Erica at Alpha E Trades. It is Monday, July 26th, about 1:24 p.m. here in the States. Now let's do a quick recap here, traders. Quick video. We had a good week last week. All targets were met, but let's do a top-down analysis on potential targets going back into all-time highs. This is the weekly chart. Last week was quite interesting. Okay, so this was all of last week. We started the beginning of the week with the dip down, negative 70 points, then came back up, ended on Friday back at all-time highs, and now we're back on our journey here. Now, from the projections that we're using, target 1 here has already been hit at the 43.83. Now, this is the weekly perspective. Keep in mind, every candle represents 1 week. Target 2 potentially here, traders, would be the 141 extension, 44.89, if and when we can get there. I say that because we do get pullbacks and corrections like we did last week, and essentially here all that did was make another sequential failure here. So here's sequential failure and more sequential failure. Okay, so ultimately though, from a weekly perspective here, traders, we are targeting 44.89. So again, know your time frames and what you are trading. Now let's look at 1440-minute chart and our daily chart. Okay, so our swing here, this is our buyers here. Here's our buyers. Got an ugly range here, and this is our sellers. Okay, so a whole heck of a lot of risk in between, and this is where traders can get chopped up because this is a range game, but for the time being, we are in buying mode here. However, though, we are approaching 76.4 fib, 44.20. So we go level by level here, traders, even though our main target from the daily chart is the 100 extension at 44.81. With this also being all-time highs, we don't know when we'll get there or even if we will get there, okay, because there's no prior resistance. So therefore, level by level. So from this particular time frame, we're going to start with 44.20. If we were to close from a daily perspective above the 44.20, then we will target into the 44.81 area. So I just wanted to give you a visual on what's happening with the higher time frame. So that's the daily. Now let's take a look here on ES at our 4-hour chart here. Last week did quite well. Here was our target 1 met. We're targeting target 2. I did post this on Twitter here, 44.17. See if we can hit that today. Very, very feasible, but market is a little sideways today. And so that is our target 2 here, 44.17. So also remember level by level here, traders. 44.17 target on the 4-hour. This weekly here I had said 40 or daily chart 44.20 right here. Okay, so 44.17. If we close over that, 44.20. So again, we work our levels on different time frames. Okay, so this is what we have happening from a 4-hour perspective. We're still currently working that swing trade, and to see if we can get completion here at the 44.17. We're almost there. Okay. And again, level by level, each time frame has a different perspective here, traders. Our 15-minute time frame has a target of 44.19. So same ballpark, just different seats. Let's move on to NQ real quick. A little bit of a tricky scenario here on NQ, just because it's sideways right now. It's range bound, but this was, we had a 15-minute setup here. This is a 5-minute chart. Let's take a look. Very tricky. Okay, and the reason being is 15-minute charts, sometimes 5-minute charts are patterns can fail easier than the swing trades. So I did post this on Twitter here. Notice how we did come super close to almost getting invalidated here. So we were really testing this particular area here of support. Also have some supply and demand here, so locked. It's not going to allow me to do that. But you can see the supply and demand areas here. And so this is NQ here. Here's our buyers, here's our sellers. Very narrow range here. It did confirm as a buying, but this is what can be a fake out. So far we're still going because we're still okay here. We didn't quite get invalidated, but sometimes here, traders, we do hit a scenario like this where it hits the 61.8 fib, very common fib, and then the market will reverse here. So let's see if we can get a back up above this buying level here, and target one here, traders, for this 15-minute setup on NQ is going to be 15,164. And then if we can have a solid close over that, we do have a price projection up here for our target 2, 15,197. Again here, traders, if we can get follow through and momentum. These were posted on our Twitter, and so we'll keep an eye on that, see how that goes for an intraday setup here. 15-minute charts and 5-minute charts can sometimes fail easier. RTY, we do have a pattern here. This was the 15-minute chart as well on the RTY. Okay, so here's our invalidation, our buyers up here at 22.19, give or take. Our sellers here, so we're kind of smashed here. We got buyers and sellers both present. Our sellers here, the trigger was 22.10, 22.09, give or take. And so we're still holding, but again here, we're holding on these moving averages here, so this can be tricky. Usually when we hold on moving averages or that famous 61.8 fib, we can sometimes get a fake out. Target one though, traders, is 21.97 if we can get some follow through here. Let's do some fibs real quick here. Okay, so we'll take from here to here. And even if we were to retrace back into the 61.8, 22.13, it's still valid here, traders, because here's our invalidation here. So again, we're sideways here, and so when we're sideways, we have we get into that trading chop here, and that's all your risk here, and that's where it's very easy to get on the wrong side of the trade, even if you're intraday trading here. So this is what we've got going on today here, traders, for Monday. Currently, RTY and NQ, we have 15-minute setups, short on RTY. And NQ long on ES. On swing trades, we're targeting level by level on ES. 44.17 is what we're looking at for the 4-hour, and then 44.20, I believe, was it right here, this daily chart here, and that's also the 76.4. Now, and again, from a daily perspective, traders, if we can get a solid close over that, then we'll go to the next level, 44.81. So with that being said here, traders, hope you're having an amazing trading day. We will be back tomorrow, see how we went on these trades, and have a good one.